What up, guys? Cody the Bally Boy here, and I am flipping the Striga. The Striga from Atlanta Toxics. Just got this in today. It's actually really good. I'm very surprised. It's so unbelievably light. It's a very light flipper, and I like light flippers. So yeah, good. I will have a review of this coming out in like a week probably, because I just got this in today. I want to like flip it around a little bit. I am gonna want to do like a full like video on it, but short and sweet, it's good. So yeah, throw that over there because we are talking about the swordfish today. So that sounds real good. Whoa, gotta get used to the weight of this. So where do I start? Swordfish, good. Swordfish is very good. It's a Chanwich design, aluminum Chanwich, aluminum blade, with a weight system. So it's got 2 holes in the inside the handle for pins. This one has both pins in it actually. So it's pretty handle biased right now. But there was a reason for that, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But it sounds great. This one was actually sent out to me by a guy on Instagram by the name of Luke's Bally's. Oh no, I dropped it. There we go. All right. So Luke's Bally's, go follow him. I'll leave him linked in the description box below. So let's go ahead and go over some of these specs here. I've got the page pulled up here on squidindustries.com. The overall open length is 10.5 inches. The closed position is 5.875. Handle length 5.775. Handle thickness is 0.47, so just under a ½ inch. Blade length is 4. What did I say? Oh yeah, 4.75. Also, don't look at this thing is cooked. Like, this was used by my brother and he got like food on it. Anyway, weight's 3.8 ounces. Handle material 70-75. Bead blasted finish 70-75 aluminum for the blade. Also bead blasted. It's pinless and Chanwich, which poses some problems, and I'll get into that. Pivot design is bushings and it's latchless. Slight handle bias. Then it kind of talks about how everything's hand tested. Stuff like that. And I'll go up to the top here, kind of show you some of the options that you have with colorways and stuff like that. These are all the ones with the black blade. I can kind of go back up here. It's a silver blade, blue blade, and then you have the blemished ones as well. So here's the one I have. All right. So let's go ahead and kind of talk about my experience. I've had this thing for about a week. Oops. Got it on Thursday last week. It is Wednesday, the 22nd of February. Oops. There we go. And this thing's really good. It carries the momentum really well. And if you look at this bite handle indicator, that is very, very rough. Like that's like making little marks on my thumb. It definitely is a slower flipper. And because of the way that it's just balanced, You need to flip it slow, otherwise it can fly out of your hand. And also, when it comes to things like chaplains, you got to go slow, because if you go too fast, they'll end up flying out of your hand. That's one thing to note. This has both weights in it. I know I mentioned that before. And with it being all aluminum and pinsless and Chanwich, it's a little interesting. Like, it's not super bouncy. And I'm not sure if you can kind of see like where it's been closing on itself. But it does have some pretty thick like walls when it comes to like the actual like where it hits the channel. And then on the inside, you can hear people walking around upstairs. There's a little hump right there for like the Zen pin cups, which are non-existent basically. They do kind of dip in just a little bit. Talk about tolerances. A little bit of play. Whoa, just caught the blade on that. It flips really good. I've been pleasantly surprised with my experience. It is something to definitely get used to, since it is a bit slippery. So if your hands are really dry, it does slip out of your hands really easily. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so just kind of getting some sound tests. You're probably wondering what that box is right there. So Luke sent me his, and like a day after I decided that I wanted one, and then somebody ended up posting. I've seen quite a few swordfishes on the sales tag. Let me see if I can open this with one hand. There we go. This will just pop right out. And what do you know? It's also silver. This one actually does not have any weights in it, so it is a lot better for doing fans and stuff like that. One thing I did forget to mention is that there is this ridge, this kind of medial ridge that goes all the way through the blade. And that is for stability purposes. So that way, you know, if you drop it on the blade, it doesn't bend immediately. But yeah, a very vast flipping difference between the pin weights and without it. You can see a lot better for fanning. Fanning is a lot more even. And it does feel a lot faster. So yeah, this is mine. It was so good that I ended up buying one. So this one has no weights in it. I'm trying to figure out which I like best. I keep dropping it on my laptop. And the nice thing about 7075 and how deep this anode goes, like there's no marks at all. So yeah, this was actually sold to me by Bozo Knives. So go follow him as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop back to this one. Let's set this over here. There we go. So yeah, a lot more hand handle heavy, just because this has both sets of weights in it. Hear my dog barking upstairs. So yeah, Swordfish is good, man. Definitely go buy one if you can. They're actually going for pretty good prices on the secondary market. I really personally want a red and black one because that would match my Striga. Oh, I just did a backwards. Ooh, that is not comfortable at all. Ouch. Yeah, that is not comfortable at all. There's a reason why they do that. But yeah, talking about grip real quick. There is this faux sort of speed channel type thing in there. That's pretty cool. These are really grippy for stuff like fans. Cannot seem to do a shortstop. Oh well. Who is walking so heavily upstairs? Goodness. And then we have this jimping. It doesn't go all the way through. I wish it did. I think that would be a lot better because it just feels kind of flat. But if there was actual, because we're doing like ladders, this one is not great to do ladders on. It just feels really slippery. Whereas with something like the Striga, when you're doing ladders, oops, forget how light this thing is. This jimping is also really cool. But yeah, it doesn't really choker fan all that well, and you really have to kind of like squeeze your fingers to it in order to get to like actually do what you want it to do. But other than that, this is a great bell song. They go for $175 for the standard. I think like up to $180 something for like the inked version. I love to see these with titanium hardware. That'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that's about all I got to say about the Swordfish. Sorry for like kind of how disorganized my videos have become. I don't have any scripts. Once the weather gets nicer out, I will have more like I will up my production style, I guess, like get some B-roll shots and flipping shots, layer my voice on top of all that, kind of like Will Hirsch does, or who else makes really good battle song content? Can't even think of anything right now. But yeah, Swordfish is good. You can see my sleeve just kind of stopped being rolled up. But yeah, I really like the Swordfish. It was so good that I ended up buying one for myself. So, yeah, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please do share the video if you would like to see more. Also, go follow me on Instagram. I'm doing a giveaway at 1,500 followers. I'm almost there. So if you'd be able to go follow that, will be also linked in the description down below. Also, go follow my boy Luke. I'll tag him in the description below, along with Bozo, who sold me that one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay warm. The weather's pretty cold. Yeah, keep flipping. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.